Okay, let's go. Hey guys, and welcome back to my YouTube channel. Today we are doing vision board, goals, resolutions, everything to prepare you the best way you possibly can for 2026. Today we're just going to go through everything that I do to make my vision board and to make my goals and my resolutions, and what I've done this past year that has worked the best for 2025. Because personally for me, why does my bronzer look like that? This year has gone pretty darn well. And there are some things that I have done that have worked out in my favour. So I will be doing them again this year and seeing if I am right or if it was just a coincidence. But let's get into it. The first thing that I'm going to be doing is reflecting of what I did last year that worked the best for me, I did well, what I didn't do, what goals I achieved, which ones I didn't, like all that jazz. The goals and resolutions, I made this crappy little book, which I won't be doing again this year. I'll be making it better this year because I don't know what this is. And I made so many flipping things. Surprisingly, I think they all happened. I wanted to be fit and healthy, which I think I achieved, I got into running, I got into going to the gym more often, my eating got better, I understood how to cook, which is good. So yeah, I would argue yes. My work ethic, I definitely think went up, especially when it came to career, dance, maybe not academically. Read more, I did not read anything. I brought books to uni with me to read and I haven't read any of them. I just don't really read books. I read like mental health books, if anything. Self-help books, but I don't own any more. Like, I've read all the ones I own, so I really should get some. Anyways, learn, forgive, and love me. Okay, cliche, love it. I think I've done that. I've really learned a lot about myself. Another one is like upping my mental game as well. That was another one. I'm gonna merge them into two because I feel like, thank you, my therapist, but I feel like me mentally has really, you know, if you know me personally, then you know that a lot of things have gone better. I'm a lot happier. I'm a happy person now. Live music and concerts was one. Not really. I did see some live stuff, but nothing I personally wanted to see. I saw Scouting for Girls. They're brilliant. I feel like this year is more of a live music thing, especially as I'm going to more festivals and I'm going to concerts this year, so I feel like that's more aimed at this year. It's okay, I just aimed it at the wrong year. X gossip, no gossip. I want to say I didn't do that, but that just isn't true. Actually, no, it is true. But I do like a little chat about someone. But I definitely want to stop doing that. I know this year I've become a little bit more neutral and a little bit more not getting involved. Not really to like Erin's extent. That's my goal. She's getting closer. And I would like by the end of 2026 to be at Erin's level of neutral. And the last one was vision and manifest. I definitely did this. I manifested a lot of things. I've definitely visualized a lot of things, but I will get to the vision and manifest thing in a second because I feel like a lot of the vision and manifest type stuff happened with my mood boards, plural, which I'll get to in a second. The next thing on reflecting is probably my highlights or my best moments of 2025, and here they are. Performances in general have they've been incredible. I've performed at the most like amazing theatres this year. I performed in Spain, I did Dancehall Cup, I did 2 Amdram shows, I did City of Angels, I did Move It main stage, Bristol Hippodrome, lots and lots of opportunities, lots and lots of theatres. College as a whole, the last 6 months of college of this year that's just gone, you know, like the highlight of this year was those 6 months. Next is dance work ethic. Work ethic definitely has gone up. This also leads into dance schools as well, because a big measurable thing of my dance work ethic is the schools that I got into. That makes me feel pretty freaking good, I will say. It's my happiness level has just really gone up this year, so very happy about that. Trips, I had a great time abroad this year. This year I went to Spain, Turkey and Gran Canaria, all with different people, all a different experience, and I loved all of them. Next is friends. I really don't need to get into that. I just think I made some amazing friends this year. So, and I'm very grateful for every single one of them that have helped me through all my tough times. Like getting 6th in the world is pretty freaking sick. That's a pretty good highlight, I'd say. 1st and 6th in the world is probably my biggest highlight of this year. And my birthday was probably a really highlight day because that was just an incredible day. It had my favourite people in one room. We just had a great night. It was probably one of my favourite nights of this year. I've written my goals and I'm going to go through my goals. I've split them up into 4 categories. So we've got uni life, mental, life, and then the specifics. The uni life, I've just got a lot of work ethic, flexibility, want to work on my running, being fit and healthy, food, and keeping up with anything academically. Mental, I've got learning more about myself, reading into stuff, taking my time, having fun, loving, being kind. Life, I really want to work more on my fashion. I really want to work on YouTube and just making videos all the time because I actually really enjoy it and it's keeping me busy and keeping me doing stuff. Like lifestyle choices, just making sure I make the right life choices instead of making the wrong ones. And then the specifics, I want to run a 20k by the end of this year. I also want to get all my splits as well. The next thing to do is things that you're going to leave in the past year, 2025, and things you're bringing into 2026. Things I'm leaving is comparison, negativity, gossip, trying hard for people that don't care. Big one. That was it. And then the things I'm bringing are my friends. There's a lot of people on here, so I'm not going to read all of them. Sorry. Happiness, hard work, health, good mindset, beauty and grace, love, kindness, anything positive that's just giving you utils and utils of, you know, happiness. Now let's talk about vision boards. This was my 2025 vision board. It's big, I guess. I wanted it physical because I wanted to put it on my pin board as it's like the first thing I see when I wake up. And I was still living here at the time when I made it. Didn't know I was moving house or anything. Let's just take a moment for this pin board, okay? And look at the photos that have like actually coincidentally like come true. There are so many photos on here that without even realizing I've recreated. My second other thing that I was going to mention that have really helped me get through this year was the monthly vision boards. So every month I create a vision board / collage on Pinterest of just things that like I want to kind of manifest for that month. It's nice to have people in your lock screen, but I just find that these mood boards really worked for me this year. Everything that I put on usually got recreated. I've got all my pictures. I just made a Pinterest board of all the photos that I wanted to recreate. I've made loads of different collages, printed them out, and I'm gonna cut them out. So now let's take about 7 hours to cut out all these pictures. So a little update for you all. I cut out all the pictures and this is what I've got so far. Okay, I've got one of just like beauty, skincare, hair care, all that jazz. I've got a food one, I've got a fashion one, then I've got one for just life in general. Then I've got like work and uni and dance and then like mental health. Right, let's get started. The vision board is complete. It's quite small, but that's okay. It's smaller than last year, but it's okay. I really, really like it. I think it's really good. I'm really proud of it. And yeah, I hope you've all enjoyed this video. I know it is really weird and this is not what I usually do, but I wanted to talk about it, and so yeah, I hope you enjoyed. Hope you follow this when you make your 2026 bucket list / goals / resolutions / vision board.